Well guys, here it is, the latest addition to the channel. Some of you guys that follow me on Facebook may have already seen this already. Facebook's where I usually am a little quicker on posting things, so you should go follow me over there. But this is the new car. So this car is a 1998 Z28 Camaro, and as you can probably tell from this, it has no engine. This car is the worst car I own, by far. It is also the cheapest. I paid $400 for this clean title Z28, straight body lines. Honestly, I think with a good bath it'll be a nice car, but I don't have any plans for it just yet. But it was one of those car guy impulse buys where you're just like, you see it on Facebook Marketplace and you just think, man, I need to have that. Stick around till the end of the video and I'll tell you guys the full story of this thing, because it's pretty funny. And I'll tell you guys how I ended up spending $200 over asking price on this thing. Quite a story. Here it is. I'm gonna put some B-roll in right now. As you guys can see, this thing is cooked. Every part of it is like mildewy and moldy. The interior is shot, but it's straight. It doesn't have any rust. Realistically, it is a very nice car. You know, if I cleaned it up and painted it, this thing would look really nice. It does have T-tops, which I don't like. Ronti did like the T-tops. I had no plans for it yet. But first step is to clean it up and then figure out a power plant for it. It's not gonna get an LS. I am not putting an LS in this car. Say it with me, say it in the comments. I'm not putting an LS in this car. Let's pop it open. So first step is definitely gonna be to empty this out. There's a lot of junk in there. Obviously, most of it is ruined. This, I don't think anybody ever wants to go through with that. But I'm gonna need some gloves. Go through everything in here and see where we can go. Mostly just to the dump. So that is step one, is take all this junk out, see what we're working with, and go from there. I haven't even opened the hatch yet. The hood doesn't exactly open right. These aren't bolted on. Hinges aren't on, so you kind of just have to hope for the best. But as far as engine bay goes, it is really actually very nice. I think if I just vacuum all this out and clean it up, some super clean, and scrub it down, this car will actually turn out really, really nice. And I think, honestly, if I wanted to flip this, I probably could, you know, just clean it up and get it ready for somebody else. But I want to turn this into something. You guys know, we got a lot of cars that are pretty much done. You know, Chip has parts ordered for it to make it safe to go on the track, but that car doesn't need like any huge amount of work. The Camaro, the other Camaro, the 2J Camaro, now we have to call it, it's been good for the last year and a half now, so that car is fine. Like, it doesn't need a whole lot. The 240 is done. Like, I don't need to really do anything to that, like nothing like groundbreaking or major. So I decided to start on the next beater. I could have done like the Supra or the CTS-V or the Outback or something along those lines, but you know, I just felt the need to get this car. I've always wanted another Camaro. Ever since I started building the first one, I wanted another one. It's weird to say, but I wanted another one. It's weird being a car guy. You like things for odd reasons. And this car just drew me in. The natural patina. So first step is to empty this out. Second step will be to clean it. That'll be a very satisfying video. So next video we will be cleaning it. But let's start pulling this out. and see what we got. I'm gonna grab a garbage. Wait, I actually forgot to mention the worst part of this entire car. This right here, the worst part. So, the driver door. Oops. I don't think it could get much worse though. Didn't break the windshield, so we're good. I'm gonna pull the hood off. But right here, the fiberglass is broken through down there on the lower hinge. So it needs a new door, which probably not that hard to find this matching door at a junkyard. Just gotta go find a blue door. It'll never have this matching patina, but I'm sure we can find one pretty close. So I'm just gonna clean it with this door on there for now and then find a door down the line. Well, I think a key is broken off in the trunk, so that's a classic. Not exactly the end of the world, but it's definitely a thing. You know, on the other car I have hood pins to pull the trunk open. I don't know what this piece of glass is from. It's definitely not from a Camaro. Okay, so a lot of it I know is trash. Some of it maybe in a save pile. Most of it probably in the trash pile. As you guys can probably imagine, the dashboard is so cracked, it's unusable. Well, it's gone. There's just a bunch of fragments of what used to be memories, if you will, that the previous owner probably had. Cruising his 98 Z28. What do you guys think this is from? Like a dang freaking semi truck. Back piece, maybe keep that. Now I want heat and AC. There's the whole garbage full now. Piece of wood that has a bunch of mold on it. Nasty seat cover. Radio head unit. Broken piece. I think that's a belt. That's not a seat belt, just a belt. This we need. This is my other hood. Oh, that thing's tight. That goes there. Those are leaves. Yeah, I don't think this is useful anymore. Airbox. That's actually pretty necessary to keep. Depending on what you do for radiator, that kind of holds it in. That's kind of a useful piece. Might need that. This is the dashboard. Dashboard. They actually removed this dashboard the same way I removed the dashboard out of the other Camaro. Trash. Okay, my trash can's full. This box only has a fuel sending unit. Very well used fuel pump. I got the dash, but it doesn't have power, so you can't tell how many miles it has. Something like 200,000. I'm sure that doesn't surprise anyone. I haven't come across any live animals yet. Dang, Camaro. It didn't break. Nice beach blanket, towel, whatever you want to call it. And mostly just like loose debris. It's mostly a vacuum now. Gotta get that hatch open though. Definitely gonna pull the carpet out of this thing. We don't need carpet anyways. It was an automatic car, and it's not drive-by-wire, which is nice because the drive-by cable gas pedals are kind of a pain to get. I had to buy one for the other car, and that's like 50 bucks I don't have to spend right there. Already, it's way better looking. A shop vac and another garbage can, and this thing will be pretty nice looking. So, time to grab the shop vac and another trash can. This trash can's full almost instantly from the HVAC deal. Alright, well, I got the back open and the struts are blown out, so I need like a vice grip or something to hold this thing open, or just a piece of wood that thankfully was sitting there. It was definitely pretty, needs some grease, really what it is, but it did open. I have this shattered piece of glass back here. That's a little bit of a buzzkill. We got a spare tire, which is kind of convenient. I don't really see anything else under there, but let's get this glass thrown away, and then we can start pulling out the carpet and stuff. Oh man, some of you F-Body guys are gonna love this. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. You probably already know what I'm gonna show you. Boom. Fuel door hatch. Nice little cutoff wheel job here. They actually did a pretty good job with it. Goes pretty far. It's a little excessive, but it's really not too bad. They sealed it up with absolutely nothing, so that's cool. They just laid the carpet back over there. Real top-notch job. Some kind of sensor. I don't know what this is for, but it's in the trash now. Look what I found, Bronte.
What is that?
I don't know, a snake? A lizard?
No.
Some kind of skull?
Ew.
A mouse?
Ew.
What do you guys think that is? Some kind of prehistoric creature? I can tell you it's not in there anymore. All right, I took apart so much of it, about to get the seats out, about to get the interior, the carpet pulled out. There's a couple more things on the rear seats, but I found a little nest of a bunch of bugs. Can you see them? Bunch of, I don't know what those are. They're like giant ants. Very large ants, but grab a bug bomb, throw it in here, and then get back to it this morning. In the morning, you could definitely see a little bit of surface rust there, but nothing structural. All right, so pull this thing out. I think I can still order a new carpet online, so maybe I'll just do that. Obviously, I'm not going to save this, but instead of make my own carpet like I did in the other Camaro, I'll just order a brand new OEM black carpet if I can. That would be a lot nicer. This wheel is cooked. Maybe do a motion column in here. These door cards are cooked. Maybe. They're pretty bad. I don't know if they're unsalvageable though. They might be savable with some super clean and a little bit of scrubbing. I was gonna take that headliner out. There's not much left to it. And then these seats, I'm not gonna put back rear seats anyways, because I don't really like the rear seats in this car. They're pretty useless to begin with. You can see where the T-tops go. I never had that piece before, so it's new to me. But other than that, yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it for today. Next video, you guys will see this thing getting cleaned, and it's gonna be very satisfying. I'm excited to clean it. Really get this thing a deep bath, inside and out. Gonna go grab a bug bomb to put in there just to make sure everything's good, so I don't have to deal with any live animals, and we can get back to the interior. So now to the story. So now to the quick story of buying this thing. So if you guys watch this long, you probably want to hear it. So yesterday I was scrolling through the old Facebook marketplace and I saw this car for sale, and it looked like it hadn't moved in a very long time. Like, it was very stuck in there. My first thought was, I need to have it. It was listed for 200 bucks. I was like, that car needs to be mine. But it looked pretty stuck, and I was like, man, that looks like a pain in the ass to drag out onto my trailer. Like, you know, I got the little winch, but I don't know if I could pull it onto there. Whatever. Messaged the guy about an hour after it was put on Facebook Marketplace, and he had told me, sorry, already gone. I was like, dang it. Well, I guess it's not meant to be. Lo and behold, I check Facebook Marketplace not even, 3-4 hours later, and there it is, relisted by another guy, and it is clearly different photos. He has better photos. He has better description of it, better information, stuff I wanted to know, title and everything like that. There it is, sitting on his trailer, pulled out, a little bit of the leaves come off, so I know that at least it rolled. And, I was like, dang it, well, 200 bucks later, but I wasn't quick enough. So I ended up paying an extra $200, but the guy that I bought it from drove it about 30 minutes closer. He drug it out of wherever it was. He dealt with the previous guy. I just had to deal with the guy that was selling it. Not a difficult transaction at all. He was just looking for a quick flip. He doubled his money. Great on him. I'm really happy that he doubled his money. I didn't try to negotiate because he also helped me load the thing, which was kind of nice. I was like, hang on, help me load it. And then by that time, he had put air in the tires. They were holding air, so my winch pulled it right up. It had already been broken loose. It had already rolled a little bit, so, paid a nice little $200 premium. Had to just pick it up from a different guy. That guy made 200 bucks off me, but it is what it is. You got to be quick on these things. So, funny story. I got all the photos, post them as we go. So, that's how I ended up paying double what I should have been paying for this car. Sounds bad when you say it like that, but it was just another 200 bucks. So, hope you guys enjoy this series. Let me know what you want to see swapped into this thing. I have some ideas, but I'm not 100% yet. But thanks for watching, guys. Keep it saucy. I'll see you next time.